my first test of my home green screen. I figured I'd use it for this video because I said I would do a Q&A, and it's about high time that I did it. So I've got a few questions and I'm going to give you some answers. And I got a few things in the mail. I'm going to share those with you too. So y'all ready? Here we go. Jonathan writes, left Twix or right Twix? Look, y'all. When I originally posted about this Q&A, I said, send me airsoft relevant questions. That's FITFI. Failure to follow instructions. That's okay though, because I'm gonna entertain you. And the answer is both. I'm just gonna not eat the other one? Share it with a friend? No, that's my candy. Alika asks, how many mags should you carry for a CQB pistol? That all depends on your playstyle. I know lots of guys who like to put lots of BBs downrange in CQB, and you have players that are a lot more patient. Me personally, I think that somebody should buy, about three of those 50 round high capacity magazines and take those. Those should last you the majority of a match, if not the entire match. But then again, it all boils down to playstyle. I'm just telling you guys what works for me. Good question, by the way. Noah G. Gonzo, I know this kid personally. He said, thoughts on Milsim versus CQB? There is no Milsim versus CQB because CQB often happens in Milsim environments. If you're entering a building and there are hostiles inside the building and you engage in a firefight inside that building, you are engaging in close quarters battle. CQB. Now, I'm assuming what you meant was Milsim versus Speedsoft. And, at the Oregon Airsoft Arena's Winter Expo, I actually got to talk to a couple of the guys from SYG, and we're about the same age, and we were on the same page about, we think the whole Milsim versus Speedsoft thing is absolutely ridiculous. It's stupid. Because in the end, we all play in the same game. Milsim is just a different play style. You're going to be out in the field longer. You're going to want to pack more gear. You're going to be doing different things. It's not this high speed, closed spaces type of firefighting. It's not 5-minute rounds. These are 5-hour games, 10-hour games. Milsim West is about to actually launch a 40-hour game over Memorial Day weekend. I won't be there because my brother got to work. But yeah, Milsim and Speedsoft are both airsoft. They're just different play styles, so you can't really compare the two like that. I often get this question: do you think a Milsim player is better than a Speedsoft player, or a Speedsoft player is better than a Milsim player? And the thing is, it's entirely situational, and it's entirely based on that player's skill, not the type of gear they carry. Because I've been shot by kids in die-4s and hoodies. I've also been shot by dudes with plate carriers and bump helmets. I own a die-4. I also own a bump helmet and several plate carriers. So, to me, there is no Milsim versus Speedsoft. It's all airsoft. Thank you for the question, though. Amir writes, who's your favorite Black Savage airsofter from Philadelphia? That's real specific, bruh. It's you though. Amir is he's one of the Valken Pro Staff players. Good dude. Always sharing funny stuff on Facebook. You should give him a follow. If you can handle the savagery, of course, because this dude has no chill. Steven asks me, what are good places to sell airsoft stuff now that Facebook is banning buy, sell, trade places for airsoft? That has seriously been a thorn on a lot of people's side, because there are people who buy and sell airsoft kind of as a side hustle, a secondary source of income. And Facebook, in its infinite wisdom, decided that they're just not going to allow that kind of stuff to happen on Facebook anymore, which I think is stupid, because if there's anything in the world that I enjoy, it is airsoft, and I do like to buy and sell and trade airsoft guns. But since we can't do it on Facebook, two other great options are Craigslist and eBay. Now, with Craigslist, you still kind of run the risk of being scammed and being swindled, but there are some very basic, very simple rules that you can follow using Craigslist that'll save you a lot of grief. Always deal in cash, always deal in person, always deal somewhere public, and if you can, bring a friend. eBay has a lot of things in place for buyer protection, so eBay is a great place to buy and sell and all that good stuff. The market's a little saturated and probably going to become even more so because of Facebook shutting stuff down, but eBay's still a good place to go if you're looking to increase your sales audience. But if you're going to do your stuff locally, Craigslist is a great place to go. Steven also sent me a second question. He says, what should I do if I struggle with the fitness side of airsoft and work and go to school full time? I feel you, man. I do. You know, I work 4 jobs right now, so I mean, even getting this video out took a significant amount of planning. The thing is, when it comes to incorporating fitness into your life, regardless of whether or not you work 1 job or 4 jobs, it's going to come down to 2 things. It's going to come down to the willingness to make time and the desire to do the work. So you're just going to have to make some time. You're going to have to make some sacrifices. If you play during the week, you might have to find a way to not play during the week and play on the weekend. Or you can double up and work out and play. It's going to suck, but your body will thank you for it later. Also, if you are in training, make sure you stay hydrated and make sure you get your sleep, because those 2 things are paramount for your body's recovery. Good question. Thank you for asking that. Our last question comes from YZ Heimer, and he says, what is best in life? Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of the women. Now for mail call, I want to send a personal shout out to Gary, aka Superb, for these excellent patches. This first patch right here is a Bruce Lee patch, and Bruce Lee has been a childhood hero of mine, so I'm very grateful for this one. It says, do not pray for an easy life, pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. Thank you so much for this one. This one has an Oni wearing a pharaoh's headdress, or is it a pharaoh wearing an Oni mask? Is it a pharaoh or an Oni? A phony? I like this patch because I like all things Egyptian and all things Japanese. So again, Superb, thank you for the patch, brother. I will make sure that I hit you back with something, so keep your eye on your mail. Oh, and one more thing. Our friends over at OneTigris sent me a box. So inside this box we have the OneTigris 1000D nylon 1.12 inches tactical Molly operator gun pistol belt EDC airsoft rigger. In short, OneTigris sent me this belt. Now, this belt is made of Cordura nylon. Feels very durable. It's got 5 loops right here for Molly gear, but that's it as far as the Molly goes. And it also has a Cobra style buckle. See if I can get that open. There we go. It's made of metal. But the most important part, especially when it comes to belts, is will this bad boy fit me? And the answer is yes. This belt does fit me. So thank you to OneTigris for sending me this excellent belt. And if you're interested in OneTigris products, feel free to go to their website right there, www.onetigris.com. Speaking of .coms, if you haven't checked out www.airsoftc3.com yet, I don't know what you're doing with your life, because airsoftc3.com is the single greatest source of information for all things airsoft in one place. You can search by state, you can search for fields, you can search for teams, you can search for events, you can search for shops. So if you're looking to buy or get your gun fixed, or you're looking for a place to play, you can do all of that on www.airsoftc3.com. So sign up and start using that site. It won't cost you anything. Go get connected. Guys, that's all I got. If you have questions that you want answered or subjects that you want me to address, please feel free to leave it in the comments below. Till next time, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your mama. Play hard, play safe, call your hits, and always fight forward.